Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. With poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with when I hit it hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, that's the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still. That's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Here in Seattle, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm Jon Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Anderson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And the 0-1. Rip to third. Over to first. And a quick out, number one. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Matt Chapman.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up. Rodriguez settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park and towing the slab, Tim Hudson. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He's safe on with a bunt single.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today, or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. The A's have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next, Edgar Martinez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one almost got him. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now, Richie Sexson.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
This to third, Chapman. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0. And stepping in for the Mariners, Alex Rodriguez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Ball, that's inside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smash to the left side. He comes home with it. And that's all they'll get.
Batting 6, the center fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
First offering, and it just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now for Seattle, David Wright. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that is out of play. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Jason Giambi.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball.
And a foul ball. Giambi went deep twice in his last game. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 16th homer of the year. It's 1-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Man at second. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Javier Lopez up next for the A's. Center field. Griffey has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8, the center
Now
fielder,
it's the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jacob Wilson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Anderson ready to work. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal
Raleigh.
Hudson back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Well, he made pretty quick
Batting
work
up,
of him right
the
there.
second
You look
baseman,
at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
This is Bryce Terang. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, that at bat seemed to
Now
be
batting,
over as soon as it
right fielder,
started.
Ichiro
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be
Suzuki.
better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And that one fouled off. With the shift on, hits right into it. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Whips it across, and one away in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now the number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 1. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Houston.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Giambi now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The A's strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Victor Robles.
And there's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting, the first
Stepping
baseman,
in, the long ball threat, Richie Sexson. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Stays alive. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one way inside. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Wilson in position. Brings it in. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ground ball left side. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, Javier Lopez. Swings and chases a low one there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And they'll do it again. In the air, right field. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon. Late on that fastball.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The 1-0. Runner goes again. Bunt attempt misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. And that is that. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Foul ball.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next to hit, David Wright. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
One down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Struck out swinging his first time. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Lopez makes the grab. That is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow-mo.
Going. We in
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ricky Henderson.
Anderson back to work. Just missed.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
Oh, diving stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now it's the second baseman. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Up
Doesn't
next
have to be
for the
impressive.
A's,
That
the
line
third
drive
baseman,
isn't going to
Matt
light up StatCast or
Chapman.
anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
And here is Matt Chapman. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Headed towards the corner. Reaches for it, but it's foul. One and two now. And there's a ball. The A's looking to add another. And it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back in Seattle, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ichiro Suzuki. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Line drive makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Victor Robles.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike 2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And now it's going to be Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest.
So they turn things over to the righty, Colin Snyder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jason Giambi digs in now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. 1 for 2. McGwire goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Just missed. Out to center. Damon should have this one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
And up next for Seattle, Alex Rodriguez. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
And here is Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Tap foul at the plate.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And Ricky Henderson the grab. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
number
Trent
46.
Thornton.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Javier
Leading off for the
Lopez
Athletics,
getting ready to hit year in and year out. This guy an MVP candidate. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was slow, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Johnny Damon up next for the A's. And that is out of play. Thornton is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos up and loosening in the pen. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Lined, and that's a base hit. Tries to get back and save.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and close, behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
So up next, Ricky Henderson. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that ball is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 6-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Yeah, the batter now, number 19. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Mariners,
seventh.
the
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Right.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
Now
there.
batting,
Smash that one
catcher,
through the infield
Cal
for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it
Raleigh.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Raleigh stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing
0-1's
there, but
the
went
count.
around.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Wright gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Thought it was
The
a
batter,
pretty good
number
pitch.
2,
Top of the strike
second
zone. We're
baseman,
seeing more
Wright.
fastballs in that location.
Go
Hitters,
back.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Terang at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's
Nope,
a little bit
that's a ball.
high. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next
2
offering
balls,
way off
2
the
strikes.
plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at bat. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable
next
out of the
for the
stretch
Mariners,
after giving up the leadoff
the right
single.
fielder,
Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Mariners down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. That one down the line. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Mariners,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
number
8th.
56.
Gabe Spire.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's
They'll
the
just
count.
do that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The first
2 down, base is empty. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Hunter Renfroe up next for the A's. Out to short, Rodriguez. They take the force out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Victor Robles.
Hudson back to work. There's a strike. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hudson done for the night. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Martinez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer of this series, and they close the gap. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
1 out, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Richie Sexson. Just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
1 down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Alex Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
He goes down looking, but he scrambles back.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
David Wright up next for the Mariners. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for the
Now on the
Athletics,
bump, Tommy Kahnle.
number 45, Tommy Kahnle.
That one misses. 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. The ninth inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the catcher up to hit, Javier Lopez. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen getting loose out there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
This one high in the air to left center. Robles racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
2 outs,
Jacob
base is empty.
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. Brash, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Raleigh.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And foul ball. On a line out towards center. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now for Seattle, Bryce Turang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Suzuki, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Victor Robles.
The left fielder, Victor Robles.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Halter, off balance feed, there's 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
6-3 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.